Grand morning to you, good morning and welcome. It's a new week and it comes with certain expectations. That is why we prepared a perfect show for you guys. So, hey, we've got you going.
Yes, so, but we always prepare a perfect show. And brand new month requires brand new goals and set targets.
April.
Yes, so
Oh, wow,
April has come. Hopefully you've begun to navigate yourself, but we can help you navigate daily life to achieve some of those goals.
Especially on the first Monday for April. How's it going for you guys? Hoping you guys have chosen the right place to be at, which is here. Yes, you have. Thank you very much. This month of April is going to be a grand one. People say Happy New Month. It annoys me to the extent that this month nobody sent me a Happy New Month message, because I always tell people don't.
Wow. But
Don't
just saying that is like, well, I'm all spiritual.
It's like saying
about
good morning, I guess.
Good morning is great. It's also a prayer. Have a good morning, everyone. Happy hours, however, right here are the perfect time to set a good pace for the brand new week. So we're going to make it timeless. Speaking of timeless humans, what? He has a timeless suit on, and Mary has a timeless smile on her face. How you doing?
Mary smiling? Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Mary's always smiling.
Morning.
It's great to be here on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
And April.
It's a new month. Yes, like play. We are in the second quarter of the year already. So
Like joke.
it's time to get those goals achievable.
Absolutely achievable is the word. Mike, by the way, did we walk out of the same wardrobe today? I don't know.
I don't understand
What's going on here?
I think blue is a color that it's close to black. Something you can always use.
Indeed.
Well, with all the dark colors going on, don't worry, I'm bringing sunshine.
There you go, Rainbow Girl. Thank you very much. It's all good. You are all welcome. It is Wake Up Nigeria for a Monday. It is the 3rd of April. My name, of course, you know what it is. Tell them yours.
Wow. He is Mazino Appeal, and I'm Titilayo Oinson. You can catch the show live on GOTV channel 27 or UHF channel 49.
Yes, indeed. You can also stream us live from anywhere that you might be. All you need to do is go to tvcentertainment.tv on Facebook as well. And also, remember, you can download the app and carry us with you anywhere you might be going.
Yeah.
All you need to do is click Thick Bob Trick, iOS or Google Play
Wow.
Store.
I'm hearing some rap going on there.
It's from childhood.
Don't worry, we'll talk about this rap thing probably sometime later this week.
For our Monday motivation, we have Mr. Charles Otudor. He is going to be joining us for a very interesting conversation here. If you guys stick around, you guys are going to be learning how to, he's joining us to discuss brand positivism. He is Africa's premier brand strategist and also engagement consultant. He'll be sharing the 8 steps, part 1, to staying positive when he joins us. For a musical performance, Easy Leezy Boss Lady, nice name, an apostle for dynamic social change, will be here to perform her track titled Nigeria, Peace, Love, and Unity.
And finally, on SME this morning, we'll have Joy Chigozie Akpata, the CEO of OM Natural and Organics. She's going to be joining us to talk about her wins, challenges, and so much more.
All right, I'm going to be asking a favor of the director to please, can you take us back to that picture for This Week in History, the very first picture for This Week in History. If we can show that again.
Really?
Please, let's do that.
What, this
Look,
one?
look at that.
Kind of looks, it does.
It looks like your daughter.
Resemblance like, one of my daughters.
Yeah.
It does look like Amber there.
I thought it was, like, why is your daughter on for This
Down
Week
to
in
the
History?
lips.
It is
Eyes,
very
shape of
uncanny.
face, nose.
Very
Uncanny.
interesting.
My
But
God.
I can tell you something, Amber is a genius and Maya Angelou was also a genius. So maybe,
that's great.
maybe genius
check
runs
your family
in the
tree.
family. We should go down
Check it, yeah.
and check it.
In any case, wanted to say congratulations to a certain individual who came out $100,000 richer, I think, over the weekend.
Yes,
Chigozie
that's
from Big Brother.
Bibi Naija Titan.
Yes, exactly.
that one.
Now, funny thing about this show, Mike, I don't know if you agree, is South Africans won. It was a world of two nations, Nigeria and South Africa.
Yeah.
But the only reason some people say the only reason why a South African won is because Nigerians were not even bothered about it. No.
Wow.
I didn't even know that the finale was yesterday.
I knew.
Maybe that's one.
But you know how I knew? A certain person posted it on the TVC group. And I was like, okay, it's happening. It's
That would be
today.
Tolu.
Yes, of
That
course.
maybe that's one reason. Yeah, he probably contributed. But from what I heard or from what I saw at the end of the finale, she really was the content person. She was always in every issue. She was always up for eviction. So she was testing her fan base. They were always voting her. She was always top of the votes. So she already had an arm in some way. So, but
No,
yes,
I'm
that will
not
contribute.
questioning that and
That
her
will
abilities or
contribute.
talent or anything. I'm sure that she's a great person, but it's just the fact that Nigerians were not invested in this year.
Yes,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
in
I
any
actually
are.
think I'm a little more pleased about that than maybe the average person because there was an election going on. So the youth focus was in another direction on the future of their country, as opposed to previous years where social media was just agog about the same
I think it was
competition.
a case of tight funds. People
Really?
will, yeah, like if you have cash or anything, you're thinking of how to even get so many things done. So people had too much going on. That's my thoughts.
So the
So
least of it would be
the
bigger
list of
than
you,
trying-
at that point, they're like, you are going to
Yeah.
make your money. I beg, let me just focus on
Well,
every other thing.
tell us what you think. Eventually, we'll have this conversation again. Of course, remember to use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. I almost said Black Table.
Good morning. It's the news on Wake Up Nigeria. I'm Mike Messikeno. Now, gunmen suspected to be bandits in Zamfara State have abducted 2 female students of the Federal University Gusau in an off-campus hostel in the early hours of yesterday. The bandits were said to have locked up the 2 civilian security guards in the hostel and collected their mobile phones before abducting the students. The Zamfara State Police Command, who confirmed the incident in a statement by its spokesperson Mohammed Shehu, says the command has deployed additional officers to rescue the victims. The police further appealed to students to continue to support security agencies in their quest to rid the state of crime. And in Kaduna State, troops have killed at least 11 bandits during a fierce battle in Borno, a local government area of the state. This is in continuation of security forces' onslaught against the bandits in the northwest region. The troops also cleared bandit camps in Bagoma, Rema, Bugai, Dagara, Sabon, among other communities. Kaduna State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, explained that troops overpowered the terrorists, killing 11 of them, while few others escaped with severe gun injuries. Items recovered from the assailants include 2 Astomov Kalashnikovs of 47 rifles, 2 magazines from the same rifle, 57 rounds of ammunition, while 6 motorcycles belonging to the bandits were destroyed. The Defense Headquarters has pledged support for the Nigerian Defense Academy to enhance the quality of training of cadets to meet the manpower requirements of the armed forces. The Chief of Defense Staff General Lucky Irabo spoke during the inauguration of 15 troops-carrying vehicles meant to ease the movement of personnel and cadets during training exercise at the Academy. General Irabo was excited with the successes recorded by the military counter-insurgency operations in the northeast.
In the military, everything was around training, and we demonstrate how it is done. And now, in line with my also pillars of command, philosophy of command, professionalism, administration, cooperation is there. Now, to be professional, you must train.
Training demands movement of both men and material from one training point to the other. So these vehicles are intended to close up that gap or to boost what is available in the academy in that regard.
And on the foreign scene, Russia's Interior Ministry has confirmed an explosion in a St. Petersburg cafe which killed a prominent Russian military blogger Vladlen Tatarsky. At least 19 people were injured in a bomb blast at street food bar number 1. Videos posted on social media show an explosion and injured people on the street. It is not clear who was responsible for the blast. Vladlen Tatarsky, a real name, Maxim Fomin, was a vocal supporter of Russia's war in Ukraine. He was a guest speaker at an event hosted by the cafe when the bomb went off. A short recess will come right up after this, and then the headlines of the dailies.
Now let's check out the newspaper headlines on Wake Up Nigeria. We begin this morning with the Punch newspaper, and the Punch newspaper has this: end of tenure, Buhari Oshibajo, 28 governors, ministers to begin assets declaration. Outgoing public office holders must declare assets by May 29, and that's coming from a CCB official. President-elect Tinubu Shetima, 28 incoming governors get a CCB form this month. We have photos here showing different aspects of the Christian religion celebrating Palm Sunday yesterday. And then, of course, Pope Kagame preached love service as Christians observe Palm Sunday. Down here, we see 22-year-old Ogun lady found dead in room, boyfriend held. Tanker fire worsens Lagos-Ibadan Expressway gridlock. And Ramadan, why the aged may abstain from fasting. Up here, we see Chinese loans rise by 209% under Buhari. And finally, federal government to demolish Lagos Airport jet hangars on April 15. These and more stories you can find in the Punch newspaper this morning. From the Punch newspaper, we head straight to the Daily Trust newspaper. And the Daily Trust newspaper has this: ripples over Obi's religious war. Phone conversation with Oyedepo. Leaked audio authentic. That's coming from Labour Party. It is fake, says Obidati Media Office. I have never campaigned for politicians, Living Faith Bishop says. Obi's presidential ambition dead, and that's coming from Tinubu campaign. We're studying the situation, says CAN, NSCIA, and JNI. Weaponizing religion, dangerous. That's coming from Sheikh Khalid, Namani, and Professor Kari. Up here, we see FCTA sends 217 beggars back to Katsina, Kano, Kebbi, others. Over 80,000 Nigerians require heart surgeries every year, and that's coming from experts. Here we also see bandits kill 7 farmers, abduct 26 in Niger, pick 2 students at Varsity Hostel in Zamfara. Down here we see Ferrari over Kano governor elects public advisories. And finally, post-election violence. Police arrest 17 more suspects in Zamfara. These and more stories you can find in the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Now, from the Daily Trust newspaper, we head straight to The Guardian. And The Guardian asks this: religious war. Obi's leaked phone call with Oyedepo raises dust. Leaked audio on Obi Oyedepo deepfake, says LP campaign. Okonkwo, audio taken out of context. Obi spokesman blames NCC for leaked call. I have never campaigned for any politician, says Oyedepo. Namani, Obi introduced religious ethnic politics. These stories you can read in the Punch newspaper, in the Guardian newspaper this morning. More photo stories about the Palm Sunday, which took place yesterday, signaling the beginning of Holy Week before Easter. Pope celebrates Palm Sunday Mass after hospital stay, defends the abandoned. Here we have Kosi wins first BB Titans, which was discussed earlier on the show. 28 women die daily of cervical cancer in Nigeria. And finally, how underfunding abuse master plans in universities, polytechnics. All of these stories and more you can find in the Guardian newspaper this morning. That's about it on the newspaper headlines. We'll take this break. When we return, we have more for you. To stay with us. It's Wake Up Nigeria.
What's up and about? Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
First off, let me say,
Thank you.
beautiful ladies. And real quick, because we only have just limited time on this one, there's a certain concept that's been making rounds that people are talking about, especially on the international scene. And it's about something called Ectolife. Now, Ectolife is a provision where you can actually have a baby outside of your normal natural self. It's a good thing it's a good concept for people who have been trying to get babies, or perhaps maybe people who want specific kinds of babies. And that's where the the lines start to get blurred.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that you can engineer your baby. You can make them have blue eyes, dark skin, this and that. You can make them be this and that at certain ages. You can kick in traits.
So you're taking apps to reality where you can
You're
create
making virtual
somebody.
babies and then actually making, So there are lots of questions that have been raised, lots of ethical lines that are being crossed and all of that. And people are like, this might just not be the best for humankind because you never can tell what could... Have you ever heard of a malfunctioning baby? When you start engineering and playing with life.
I want breast.
I want breast. Oh, wow. Mary, you went there.
I'm glad she's a mother and I'm not the one who said it.
No, but seriously. But
On the
seriously.
baby's mouth, the teeth claps on the mother's nipple.
Hey.
You said malfunction. Those are the kind of things that could...
Ladies
That
and
is
gentlemen,
a fully
unfiltered Mary.
functional, a fully functional baby. That is.
But these are the
baby that
questions.
knows what it wants.
As
If
much as
anybody
we,
was genetically engineered,
Is
Mary, when
baby.
they were engineering her, they removed some things.
yeah, they did.
Like one IC went out. And then Mary just appeared.
They
But
removed,
let's-
they removed the
let's talk
fil-
about
They removed the
something.
vocal filter from
get it.
Mary.
Let's talk about something.
Yeah.
I've mentioned this a number of times. If your dad, if you're still alive, or maybe your grandfather, if they see what the world is today, it will blow their minds. You even have great inventors, great minds of the Renaissance era, saying things that are. I mean, you've heard someone like, I can't remember now, I think it was Bell, I can't remember if it was Graham Bell, I'm not very sure, who said that you can never get images to move. Talking about the concept of the television.
True.
We
Motion
will say
picture.
things now
Yeah.
that in 50 years,
Will be history. Yeah.
if we are still alive by providence of God, it will blow our minds. I told you about it a lot, but just yesterday, I found out something on just ChatGPT 3. People
Yeah.
are still talking about 5.
Yeah.
Elon Musk,
fact,
you know who Elon Musk is?
Yeah.
Yes, he has
He
warned.
and 1,000 other people
Have
wrote
warned.
a petition
Yeah.
Yeah, to stop
the
AI.
development.
Yeah.
For someone like that, do you know
Yeah.
who that man is? He gave his child a digital name. Do you know who that man? My point is, I put
Yeah.
together something. I'll show you
It's a
guys
warning,
where I
yeah.
was setting the prompt. My point is, this will happen, and we'll have greater things. Yes, we'll have now. I mean, you.
So the issue is, over decades, people have been trying to, in a sort of way, engineer their own children. They've wanted more enlightened children. Well, when they go to sperm banks, they want someone, a donor that has high IQ,
Yes.
that is tall, that is dark-skinned, that is light-skinned or blonde. Or so, they've already been trying that for decades, and nobody has questioned that. There are some people who would prefer to have a child of another race.
Yeah.
It's based on their experience being a certain race. It's a choice. But then for those who haven't been able to bring life themselves, it might be a source of joy for them. That joy, no matter where it comes from, having a child is like no other.
Well, you see, the thing is, Titi, we have alternatives for that already. People who can't bear children by themselves have surrogacy as an option. There are other, what they call them?
IVR.
We
have
yes. But
adoption.
the questions that begin to be raised now is when you start to go into the mitochondria, let me be a scientist, and start to engineer specifics, traits, move chromosomes here and there, replace this and that.
It's the same thing.
What would happen to the physical nature of such a person? Is the reason why
Can we just get
cloning
a
has
So
not.
sorry. That first sentence was epic enough.
Okay, it was good. It was all right.
Good.
Let's go.
I
Let's
was
go.
actually going to talk about cloning. Like
Cloning.
Cloning was like the beginning of all of this.
Yeah.
And now I just feel it's crazy. Can't you find ways to help people that have lost their arms or their
All
eyes?
those are on the way.
They're already working.
There are ways, but they should like.
Maybe we
I
gotta
want
go.
these eyes. I want these
Yeah.
eyes.
We gotta go, Mary.
Yeah.
Well, first off, let me say that there are certain good things when it comes to these notable advancements in
Technology.
Technology,
Yeah.
if you call it technology. Like, for instance, people are beginning to turn to these options for certain cures, like the cure for cancer and all of that and everything. And they're on the way. But my own, and I will still say this as a biologist, that when you start to mess around with that cell, 1, 2, 3, 4, AGTG,
Wow.
you
Wow.
might just be
Baby.
brewing something else that you
All right.
In any case, tell us what you think. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. Would like to read from. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more. And you are welcome. It's time for some Monday morning motivation, and we have a very interesting guest here. We have Dr. Charles Otuda here with us to discuss brand positivism. Now, he's Africa's premier brand strategist and also engagement consultant. Now, he's going to be sharing 8 steps to staying positive. Good to have you here after talking with you all through the weekend and everything.
Pleasure's mine, all mine.
Brand. I also hear that you're a chef as well. You say you can be in our kitchen
Yep.
sometime soon.
Soon,
Yeah.
if you invite me,
We're looking forward to that.
just invite me.
Alrighty now, so let's get to today's topic. We're talking about positivism.
Yeah?
We've only got a few minutes, so
Okay.
you're going to be telling us about the 8 steps.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how far we can cover today. What are these 8 steps, and why is it important that we should imbibe and have all of them?
Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me
You're welcome.
to share my thoughts. Positivism is not a state, it's a practice. And we all go through stuff. We're exposed to so many vagaries of life, the delays, the ups and downs, too much hope. It's also an issue when you are so sure something positive will happen and then you get devastated.
When it doesn't.
So that sets all of us back. But it depends on how we create what I call the rebound. The rebound happens from a state of mind, not the externalities. If most of the time people cannot have positivism is based on one factor, they don't have the state of mind to understand that setbacks are normal. Setbacks are normal.
Yeah.
You can't win all the time. You can't. So you must understand that there will be periods when you have a downtime.
Yeah.
That's why a laptop with all the technology has what they call the hibernation period.
Yeah.
When it just goes into hibernation, it happens. So to get to that point where you understand it, you need to also agree that life is based on the ups and the downs
And how you manage them.
and how you manage them.
First of all, having that platform,
Yes.
that
Yes.
thought, first of all, noting that this could happen, that could happen, you already have
Yes.
a base to start from.
So for me, and over the years, I've practiced these following 8 points, but I'll try and manage
Yeah,
the
let's
first
hear
4.
them.
One, for me, you need to cultivate a positive mindset. You need to understand that these things must happen. So be positive. And in the midst of all the stumbling blocks we see and you see and I see, just be positive that there's always a rebound. Most people cannot rebound because they stay there. You can't stay there. So for every personal brand, in fact, it happens to both corporate and personal brands. Even the corporates, when they have a financial crisis, the humans that run it go into a state where they cannot ever rebound because they're wondering what will the public say.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the public says. What matters is what your shareholders will think after that. So you need to go as an individual or the CEO that runs this company or this brand, you need to take it personally, understand that it happens.
Yep.
All we need to do is now put in place structures and strategies that will take us out of this. Nothing is permanent.
Yeah.
No failure is permanent. I've been through a lot in that space before. And I realized staying in that space is very dark. So have a mindset of positivism. And it starts with the self. Now, also, when you're in that state, my second point is you need to build supportive relationships. You see, most of the time, the people around us affect us.
Yeah.
Who do you talk to?
I talked to Titi there.
No, when you're in that situation, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
So when you have that period, the people you talk to that surround you affect your rebound time. So that's why it's very important that when you're going through the negatives, surround yourself
Positive people.
with positive people,
There you go.
the right people. Now, let me give you a case study in just 1 or 2 minutes. A certain company had a crisis. They made a mistake and they had a negative balance sheet. In between all that, SEC sent investigators to go and look at this company. The MD at that point wanted to look good. So he informed the accountants and co to pad up,
Engineer
pad up
the documents.
the audit report. But you see, for how long can you pad up an audit report? So his tenure was about to end in about 3 months. So immediately he left. They found out that the audited report was not, it didn't add up. So the stocks, the shares of that company had a downturn. So the new MD had to scale through all that. How did he survive?
How?
He put in place a structure that helped him to understand that negatives will happen. And how did he do it? He told himself that I'm here to fix, not to blame. Now, the problem with most of us is that we transfer the blame to other people.
Yeah.
So when you put in place a structure that ensures that you understand that you are the fixer,
Yeah.
and it starts with positivism. So he supported himself with a certain team of communication experts and then HR people, and then they fixed the issue by confessing they have a problem to the public. So what did he do? He surrounded himself with the right people.
Yeah.
Most of the time, we do not surround ourselves with the right people, so we stay in the negative. Now, so he built a supportive system. My third point is about understanding that these issues don't last for too long.
Yeah.
Now, why do we go into negativism? It's because of the issues that happen around us, right? So these issues happen. So we don't understand that they don't last forever. They're temporary.
Yeah.
After a while, they go. And it depends on point 1 and point 2.
Yep.
Now,
I was just going to say.
now, my third point is engage in positive activities like gratitude. What brought me and you here? It was a positive, something happened positive that brought us to this stage where we are. So if we reflect on the positive rather than where we are right now, we are more grateful.
Yeah.
So gratitude and being involved in positive activities helps to clean up the mental, the negative mentality. And it starts with this, with the first one I talk about, the first point, the mindset.
Yeah.
So in summary, if you do not have a positive mindset at the beginning, you can't ever be positive. And then finally, let me wrap it up because I think now,
we're almost at,
when you understand that life itself is a risk, when you were conceived, when we were all conceived by our parents, we spent 9 months in the womb. For some people, 12 months. For some, 13, they overstayed. But nobody worried about PHCN, IEKDC, no NEPA bills, how you feed, your rent. You spent 9 months free of charge in your mother's womb. Remember, who took care of you for those 9 months before you came out? Each time I think about the 9 months I spent in my mother's womb, I'm so grateful. And it gives you the final positive mindset that, oh, for 9 months, things could have gone wrong.
Yeah.
I could not control what I put on. I could not control what I ate. I could not control what I drank.
Yet here I am.
But somebody was the landlord.
Yeah.
My mother. But she had a landlord who was God. So at the end of the day, God remains, at the end of the day, there was a landlord that took care of me.
Yeah.
So that makes me extremely positive. So in summary, just stay positive because you can't stay positive. And you don't forget that with time, everything will come to pass.
Wow.
For me, that has helped to stay positive in any situation.
Wow, Dr. Tudor, first of all, I must say, you've got a clock in your head and you put everything in that time frame that we expected, and in such a beautiful way, especially the last bit there. Gratitude is something that most people take for granted. And gratitude is not just gratitude to somebody else, it's gratitude to yourself as well.
Yes.
It's an embodiment of yourself, and that's just beautiful. That will be my takeaway for today, especially that specific one. So you've not only just enlightened people out there, everybody out there who's watching, but I've also taken something from this. We can't wait to have you back again next week for the final part of this.
I'll be here.
So we'll be looking forward to that one. Thank you very much.
Pleasure's mine.
It's a pleasure. Titi, did you get anything from that one with Dr. Tudor here? What was your one takeaway?
Wow, there's an overall landlord. That's the takeaway. You can't control everything because there's someone else in control. Hey, God is in control. And I would like to invite you into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. And the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen is coming alive with Chef Tosin today. Welcome. She's from Castor's Greens. She's new on the show, so we're giving her a nice Wake Up Nigeria warm welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here this morning.
All right, so Castor's Greens is all about what? Talk to us about Castor's Greens.
Okay, Castor's Greens is all about healthy intake, healthy fruits, juice, smoothies, parfait, tiger nut, and vegetable salad or shrimp salad or...
So healthy food, healthy lifestyle. Okay, all right. So I'm not going to see any deep fried chicken here today. No.
Steamed, like steamed.
Okay.
Steamed.
All right. But tell us what exactly we're making today, just for the record.
Today we are making a spicy chicken vegetable salad.
Spicy chicken vegetable salad.
Shredded, and it's going to be shredded. Chicken is going to be shredded.
Oh, look at those ingredients. Wow, how colorful and savory they look. So whenever I hear salad, I think fresh, crunchy, you know. But then you said spicy chicken, and then I see atarodo.
Yeah.
Now, wow, I've never seen this in an open salad before, but don't worry, we'll get to that. So what are we doing first?
Okay, we are going to marinate this chicken.
Okay.
Okay, with our
Okay, you know what?
cube.
I think I've jumped the gun. Let's tell them the ingredients we need first so that they can prepare at home if they choose to make it themselves. Let's start from here.
This is carrot,
Of course.
beetroot,
Well, this is one of my favorites, actually. Beetroot, I love it.
blood booster.
Blood booster right there. What's
This
this?
is chia seed.
Chia seeds.
This is lettuce. This is cabbage.
Okay.
This is salt. This is cream, salad
Okay.
cream.
Okay.
This is sweet corn.
And
this is oil.
what type of oil?
Oil.
Okay.
Healthy oil.
Okay. And then, of course,
This is red pepper.
we've mentioned that before. Then
This is stock cube, thyme, and curry.
curry. All right. So those are the ingredients. Hopefully you were able to get down some of them. Maybe you even have it lying around in your house. Lettuce, beetroot, cabbage, chia seeds, sweet corn, red pepper, salad cream, and boneless chicken breast. Now, the first thing we're going to do now is
To marinate it.
marinate the chicken. That's a very fun job, but also very messy. All right, so you've already added one of the stock cubes. What goes next?
Okay, we can add our salt,
Okay. Salt. All right.
just to taste.
Okay. Salt to taste. All right.
And your thyme,
Thyme.
your spoon to
Add some thyme.
some thyme.
Okay.
Sorry, and a little
And
bit
some
of
curry. All right.
Okay.
So I'm a little, maybe it's just me, I'm heavier on the thyme and the curry than stock cubes and salt these days because I feel like, you know, we use too much of this stuff. Go ahead with what you're doing.
Okay, now I'll need to marinate this. I'm supposed to use my hands, but
Okay.
you know, maybe, and it's thoroughly washed though. My hands
Okay.
are thoroughly washed, but
All right, let me see if I can find something for you to use. Okay, it seems they've been taken out, but I will get on that. But if you have that extra time and you've washed your hands, you
Yes.
can just
use
get
my
in
hand
there
so
and
that
marinate.
everything can go in
Okay,
into the chicken.
all right,
Let's say this is well mixed,
all right.
then we have to place aside.
So we have to go ahead with,
The other ingredients, chopping and
all right, go ahead.
okay. thank
What's next? This?
you. Yeah.
All right, we haven't washed the lettuce yet, but you need to show us your method of washing the lettuce.
If I want to wash my lettuce, I can actually wash it like that.
Okay.
Or I add a pinch of
Salt.
salt
Okay, so salt directly to the water.
to the water, and then I'm not washing like I'm washing a clothes. I'm rinsing.
You're just rinsing it in
Rinsing,
salt water.
yes, in
That's
salt
all.
Water.
All right.
Okay.
So once you're done with that, what do you do next? Do you
Then
chop it
I
immediately?
chop it. You leave it to sieve. You
Okay.
can, like the water to drain out.
Okay.
Then you can also wash your cabbage
The same way?
the same way.
All right. Salt water.
Salt water.
So what does the salt water do exactly?
Okay, it's just disinfect any germs or because it has been exposed outside. Though it has a cover, but
Yeah.
since we've opened it, so we just want to be careful
All right.
of
All
what
right.
we take inside.
Vegetables thoroughly washed. We've pre-washed the carrots and pre-peeled the beetroot as well, and we're going to get chopping. And by the time you come back, we'll be showing you the next steps of what we're about to do. Well, we're trying to stay focused here, fully focused on achieving outstanding yet remarkable things this week.
That is not what I would classify what we were talking about before the cameras came on, but let's move on. That is what we do, and we hope that the first hour was absolutely memorable for you guys.
Yeah.
Something to wake up to, I guess, you know, to get geared up for the day's hustle.
Yeah, we've already started with motivation today. Yeah, we've got a boost.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a very good one, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tudor. But then again, inside the kitchen, everything is happening, And we have the unfiltered one, Mary, inside of the kitchen. We're hoping she's not going to say something that is not scripted.
I was actually going to make reference to the fact that this salad looks so good.
Okay.
It's a great way to start the day, really.
Yeah.
It's a great way. This is black pepper, right?
Yeah.
The chia seed.
This chia seed.
seed.
Ah, okay. Looks really nice.
All right. So I was, as she was pointing to the ingredients there, I was a little worried that she was going to point to the chicken breast. that
That's
was
be
there.
true.
Yeah.
But we are live
See,
on GOTV.
I will change it for you
Channel
people.
27
I will
and UHF channel 14.
What's Mary trying to say? Titi didn't say anything out of order. It's all good. No, don't worry, Mary. We love you anytime, every time. In any case, remember to stream the show live as well. TVCentertainment.tv and, of course, on Facebook as well. And you can catch old episodes on YouTube. Remember to download on Android or iOS our app so you can carry us with you anywhere you might want to go. Coming up next is a musical performance from the Easy Leezy Boss Lady. Now, she's an apostle for dynamic social change. She will be performing her track titled Nigeria. Peace, love, and unity.
All right, we also have SME coming your way today. Joy Chigozie Akpata, the CEO of OM Natural and Organics, is going to be right here talking about her business. Now, she's had some wins and some challenges, and we'll be discussing them all.
So we had a very interesting topic all lined up, but I'm gonna go to the side on this one. Everybody here on TVC, especially here on Breakfast Show, has one trait or the other very, very unique to them.
What?
Titi's got this thing where sometimes she wants all of your attention.
Wow.
And if she doesn't have it, she's not satisfied. Mike can sometimes be very unruly. But no one beats, no one, and I mean absolutely no one beats the delectable Mary when it comes to her being unfiltered,
There has
spontaneous.
To be, look, guys, there has to be an intervention in this Mary.
We need an
I
intervention
either mute her mic sometimes.
saying
And
wow.
I'm not saying this behind. We mute her mic sometimes.
So
or
when you talk
something.
about babies, what comes to mind?
So if
Not
something
seeing the
happens,
child,
I didn't get.
Hey, careful, because we don't know where you go now. We're always holding our breath sometimes when Mary's on the show.
Yeah.
If you guys don't see Mary,
Yes.
if you guys don't see Mary for some while, just know that we've locked up and give our own suspension for like 1 week.
Did you know that the director had to mute Mary's mic on today's show?
Wow,
So
why?
that she does not continue
No,
saying
it does happen. If sometimes you don't hear Mary and she's moving her mouth, just know it is not a technical issue. It is intentional. Please, I
Because
say
of
this here.
NBC?
Yes, it is intentional.
Yes.
But anyways, it's always great to have you around, Mary.
I love you,
always-
Mary.
So,
So
but guys,
it's
I
one
really-
of her best qualities.
True,
That's the
actually.
truth. Yeah.
I wanted to ask
But-
about you guys. That was the first time, of course, weekend and all of that for all of you. How did you spend your weekend? How was
Yay.
weekend for you?
Birthday celebration for us in the Oyinson family.
Okay.
My husband, Bebeleke Oscar Oyinson, celebrated his adding another year. Before I say his age.
Why
Happy
can't
birthday.
He
Happy
added
birthday.
another year, and it's just really, really great, reflective, celebratory time.
Yeah,
with
the older
kids.
you get, it becomes more reflection. when we're younger, it was celebration.
But this,
As we
I
go.
felt like the kids were more aware of it this time, So before now, it's like, oh, cake, small chops. But now it was like, oh, another year, like it's a big deal, So happy birthday, baby. I love you.
Mike, yours was a classic weekend, I guess.
Oh, yes, of course. I was here on Saturday morning, which was quite good. I saw the ladies of your view on their walk. And it was so interesting. Maybe we should arrange
You
something
could
like
not
that.
pop in
quite
to say
soon.
hi to me.
Oh, you were around. Oh, actually, I was even trying to call you that Sunday because they had issues coming to pick Mary on that Saturday morning. Anything that has Mary involved. You know the streets. You know the streets. You know the streets. Mike Mesikeno, it's the news on Wake Up. Now we kick off in Zamfara State, where gunmen suspected to be bandits have abducted 2 female students of the Federal University Gusau in an off-campus hotel in the early hours of yesterday. The bandits were said to have locked up the 2 civilian security guards in the hostel and collected their mobile phones before abducting the students. The Zamfara State Police Command, who confirmed the incident in a statement by its spokesperson, Mohammed Shehu, says the command has deployed additional officers to rescue the victims. The police further appealed to residents to continue to support security agencies in their quest to rid the state of crime. And in Kaduna State, troops have killed at least 11 bandits during a fierce battle in Barnin local government area of the state. This is in continuation of security forces' onslaught against bandits in the northwest region. The troops also cleared bandit camps in Bagoma, Rema, Bugai, Dagara, Sabon, among other communities. Kaduna State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, explained the troops overpowered the terrorists, killing 11 of them, while few others escaped with severe gun injuries. Items recovered from the assailants include 2 AK-47 rifles, 2 magazines, 57 rounds of ammunition, while 6 motorcycles belonging to the bandits were destroyed. And then let's head over to the foreign scene, where Russia's Interior Ministry has confirmed an explosion in a St. Petersburg cafe which killed a prominent Russian military blogger, Vladlen Tatarsky. At least 19 people were injured in the bomb blast at Street Food Bar No. 1. Videos posted on social media show an explosion and injured people on the street. It is not clear who was responsible for the blast. Vladlen Tatarsky, which is a pseudonym with the real name Maxim Fomin, was a vocal supporter of Russia's war in Ukraine. He was a guest speaker at an event hosted by the cafe when the bomb went off. And that's it on the news for today. Let's take a look at the healthy recipe in the kitchen.
And we're back in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. Chef Tosin has been chopping and grating away. And she's making a very nice salad now. You said it's spicy chicken salad.
Vegetable salad.
Vegetable salad. Okay, fantastic. So what have we done since we've been away?
Okay, I've been able to chop the cabbage, the lettuce, the beetroot, the carrot, the red pepper, and I've been able to steam the chicken.
Okay.
So I'm about to stir fry the chicken to add the pepper.
Okay. All right. Do you want to show us that now? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. You said you want to stir fry.
I'll need to shred the chicken.
Oh, so you want to shred it?
Yes.
How do you shred? 2 forks, I guess?
I can either use fork or I use my hands.
All right. I've seen the fork method before, and it's quite
I use a
interesting. Oh, a knife. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Let me rinse these. And while we're rinsing these, let's talk a bit about this salad that you wanted to start plating.
Okay.
So which ingredients are you plating
Putting
first?
cabbage first.
Okay. Okay. All right. So the cabbage goes in the dish first, right at the bottom.
Yes.
Like you're lining the plate.
The plates, yeah.
Okay.
Like the basement.
The base.
Okay.
So cabbage does make a good base
Yes.
because of the color.
Color.
Really nice. Okay.
This is it.
So what's next?
So you want to add your carrots.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you add the carrots just on top on one side?
Up on one side.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's already becoming colorful. Love the layers.
Okay. You want to add something that will makes it a little bit pop up.
Okay.
This is the beetroot.
Okay. So the beetroot goes next.
Yes.
So you grated this beetroot.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the benefits of beetroot as you're plating.
Yeah, beetroot help in blood booster. It boosts your immune system. It boosts your blood.
Okay.
It help regulate your blood circle, and it's actually detox too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. Yeah. So you've had the carrots, the beetroot.
Now I want to add some sweet corn.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'll need to.
All right. Here you go.
This. Yeah.
Here you
Thank
go.
you.
Got you. You want to do it here? I have a bowl here for you. Just strain that right in there. Okay, fabulous. So sweet corn straight from the can?
Yeah, and I've rinsed it a bit.
Okay,
so
all right.
now you're adding a bit, or you're adding your sweet corn just to give it some, taste.
I've always been a fan of sweet corn. It's, but I think some sweet corn, they have salt added to the can.
Yeah,
so.
maybe some preservatives. And,
okay.
It tastes salty.
Okay.
Okay.
There, in there.
Now you want to add your lettuce.
Okay, let me take that. I got it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, you want to add your lettuce.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So sweet corn is so nice. Even the way it smells brings back memories. It's giving me flashbacks. All right.
Okay, this is it. Okay, that add as much as
You want?
You can make it layers before the dressing.
Wow.
Anyhow you want it. So this is fine. If
I have to say it looks very colorful and very nicely layered.
Okay. Now
So-
I want to add my chia seed.
Chia seeds.
Aside from putting it in my chicken, and
Oh, okay. So chia seeds.
I'll need a spoon.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're sprinkling the chia seeds on top of it.
Yeah.
Right. What do chia seeds do?
Okay, it helps digestion.
Digestion. Nice, nice. Well, we are
It can help you,
gonna be coming back to you with more on this particular dish. Now, you know it's almost done. There's just a few finishing touches that the chef will show us, but she'll be showing us after a quick break.
And you are welcome. It's our final segment for a Monday, and of course, you know what that means. It's time for our SME segment. Now, Joy Chigozie, she's the CEO of OM Naturals and Organics, and she's joined us here today to talk about her business, her wins, her challenges, and so much more. You are welcome, Joy. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Good. There's a certain pleasantness about you and your aura. I kind of like it. That's cool.
Thank you.
Now that you're all set and welcome, let's talk about OM Naturals. You guys got started like when? And what was your focus when you got started?
That was in 2018. Okay. Actually, this brand did not just start now. It's been something that I've, tagged along while I was much younger. Okay. Growing up, being the only daughter, of a family. I have 4 siblings, and they're all boys. So my mom would always send me, go to the cosmetic store, buy this cream, buy this serum. She'll mix up because she's actually extremely fair. And we go out, and people always like, Mommy Joy, you're looking so good. Like the compliments on a daily basis. So I grew up with that. I got into the university, and then I went into makeup because that was what was reigning at that time. And from there, people would ask me, oh, what do you use? Your skin is good, your skin is that. And I just felt, oh, I could do something with all these compliments. And that was how I bet the brand.
Okay, so that's just from the compliments that you were getting, you decided maybe I should go into skincare and natural skincare.
Yes, yes.
So natural skincare would mean that you source materials locally and then you are able to make these skincare products. Let's start from there.
Okay.
How easy is it for you to source your material, and how did you get to knowing about what to source for and what to add to, make your mixtures and all?
Okay, so first of all, I was trained. So it's not like I just came out and started mixing, because skincare goes way deep than that, okay? And so sourcing materials, most of my materials are not, done here or bought here. Some we actually import.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some we import, and then maybe I have friends who are also into this business. So because we are still growing, okay, what we do is we pair up, import, and then we share our stuffs according to them. That's that.
That's an interesting thing most people don't say here. So now you have a community apparently, and this community, you aid each other by importing in bulk the raw materials that you need for your products.
Yeah, because of the costs.
Wow, that's very interesting. Now, how can one get into this kind of a community? Must they always be friends, or can't I just invite somebody else? Like, for instance, somebody out there who perhaps maybe wants to go into this business and would love to perhaps help their finances by getting in that community to help them bring in these products, or materials rather.
Well, you would have to trust that people or those people to do such. Like I said, these are people that we were actually trained together. So I talked to them and I was like, okay, do you know we can actually pair up? Instead of spending so much money bringing those materials in, we can pair up, then share it according to your investments in it.
Oh, that's interesting. So now, then you have quite a range of products. I can see a couple of them here. I'm going to lift some of them up. Now, this is a fruity glow soap is what you call this one.
Yes.
And then there is the mulberry milky cream polish.
Yeah.
And what's the other one in the bottle?
Okay, that's the glowing brightening shower bath with glutathione.
So this is the first time I'm seeing a Nigerian shower bath, actually. I've never actually. It looks very interesting and well branded and all. So when you put these together, how do you market them? How do you push them out? How do people get to know about them?
Right now, we operate only online. Okay, so we reach our customers online, and then sometimes one-on-one, like when I go out, they'll tell me, oh, OM, I love your skin, what do you use? So I just tell them this is what I use. I use my brand. I'm like, oh, really? So that's why I make sure to be the brand ambassador of my own brand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
That's interesting. Online, and of course, you yourself pushing your
Yes.
material and all that. So how far would you say you've been able to reach with your products? Do people call in from other states to want to purchase them since you're on social media?
Yes, so far we have some clients international. We have some clients outside Lagos. Okay, so majority of our clients basically are from Lagos because this is where I reside. This is where I operate my business. So
And do you train people?
yes, I do. I do.
Okay. So if I was going to go under you for training, would I have to expend some money? How much would I be paying? How long will it take me? You know.
Basically, for the fee, I wouldn't say there's no.
Fixed amount.
Yeah, it's not flat.
Okay.
Because we have different stages. We have people who have no idea about skincare.
But is it
So,
affordable?
yeah, it's affordable, and it's not, after all, nothing good comes cheap.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Okay. But if I was going to get started in 3 months, I should be done and be able to make my own products, do you think?
Definitely,
3 months is a
definitely.
good time then. Oh, that's incredible. How much do I need to get started in skincare products anyhow?
Well, if you want to start small, we're looking at 300 to 500.
Hey, Joy, my heart.
Yeah, you know why? Because these materials, we have them in grades. We have grade A, don't come cheap. We have grade B, and we have other grades. So we make use of grade A in our formulation. So they don't come cheap. What you would buy for 5,000 naira, in other grades you can see for 1, 2, 500, and
Okay. So let's talk about standardization and registration.
Okay.
Are they registered? Have you gone through the process of registering your products and all that?
Right now, we are working towards being NAFDAC approved, but we have our CAC. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, that's very interesting. You've got quite an interesting range of products, and to see how you got started and how other people can actually apply themselves to this, knowing that you can train as well. So training is always the fundamental part of this. Everybody who I've actually talked to on this segment have always mentioned that they got trained first. And then, well, people like you offer trainings, and that's very interesting. That's very good. Social media, big part of what your business should be nowadays. You can't do anything without social media. It's the one way that you can surely attract people, put eyeballs on your products, and also be able to get your word out there that you guys are putting out such products. Well, Joy, it is fantastic to have you here on the show.
Same here. Same here.
I'll be trying your bath soap out because I love bath soaps.
Okay.
It's easy. Well, thank you very much. Do stay tuned because we're coming back. We're going to be inside the kitchen where something very delicious is being cooked. I can't tell you what it is. You have to see it for yourself. It is visually appealing. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
All right, now the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen is alive once again, and Chef Tosin has been, in fact, she's been creating some artwork here with a salad. I don't think we've seen a salad presented this way here
It looks
yet.
amazing.
It looks great, right?
really amazing.
Spicy chicken salad.
Yeah.
So the ingredients we have here are
Carrots, the spicy chicken, the beetroots, the sweet corn, lettuce, cabbage,
chia seeds.
chia seed,
Yeah,
and cream.
and the cream. Amazing, amazing. And our guest here is about to have a taste.
Dig in. Let's have your feedback.
Oh,
Have a
okay.
taste.
All right.
Tell us what you think.
Okay.
We need your feedback.
Okay. So I guess I'll start with the cream.
Oh, you're starting with the cream. Okay.
I'm actually not a fan of cream, so
Oh, okay.
yes, but let me just try something.
So most people start with the chicken. Intrigued.
I've been doing a lot of chicken lately, so I'm gonna start with chicken now.
All right,
The
all right.
most eldest part of the chicken breast.
So what do you think?
Crunchy.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right. Fabulous.
Thank you.
And at this point, I have to say thank you because I was worried about the pepper affecting everyone in the studio, but it didn't. I don't know what you did, what the secret was.
Until I saw the pepper, I didn't
Yeah.
know there was pepper.
It was Rodo Not even the mild one, the hot one. I was like, wow, okay. But thank you so much for joining us, Chef Tosi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I guess we wrap up here, yes, guys?
Yes, indeed. Thank you, everybody who's joined us to start your Monday. Hoping that we did that right for you.
Yeah.
Join us again tomorrow for a Tuesday edition. It's going to be fun, grand. Please make sure that you make it a date.
All right, then. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.